season we'll get to learn Stefan's game, you know, because Elena just felt gaga goo-goo for him, but now Caroline's like, you know, you need to earn it.
And you're seeing a lot of that with the women on the show. I mean, all like even Annie's character, who's just this amazing new character, you know, you're seeing all these women kind of hold their own and really not, there's a lot of self-sufficiency happening. You know?
Annie's really great, and we're going to see a lot of her this season, especially the first part of the season.
And some new female characters that are really exciting. Some new female heretic characters are coming. That's really exciting. I'm excited to see who the cast is. Well, it's really cool, and then we have a Teen Choice nom, so it's really nice that people are appreciating the work that Ian and I do together and are seeing that and recognizing that. It really means a lot.
Is that something that you would ever consider doing?
It's so, their friendship on the show is so powerful.
It's just so fun. I don't know, I'm feeling like Damon is still madly in love with Elena. Bonnie's gonna maybe have her own love interest this year, and
it's not gonna be Damon, so.
You know, I put a lot of work, I busted my ass on that show, and, you know, had a lot of great epiphanies that came from it. You know, and it wasn't until I got into Hollywood where I started to pay attention to the way characters were written and the way certain people were promoted or not even getting a chance to read for certain things, and I'd be like, what's that about? And then it wasn't until Vampire Diaries I had to really, like, it was really brought to my attention how people were reacting to certain things.
Caroline and Elena are going to college.
Okay.
And Bonnie. So all the girls...
Kind of.
Yeah. According to
Bonnie's there in spirit.
She's
according to Caroline, all the girls are going to college together.
Bonnie's in the ghost class.
Literally. Poor Bonnie.
We should talk about Bonnie.
Let's talk about Bonnie.
I mean, but it left with nobody really knowing what happened to her besides Jeremy. How does that kind of unravel?
I don't think Kat knows.
Bonnie's completely accepted the fact that that's happened at all.
Sorry, Damon fans.
Sorry, happening. Rejected.
Thanks for the award, though.
On the record.
I'm open to that, and I know the fans would like to see something like that. But you know, it's really their show.
Don't mess with the good thing. That's how we think.
John, you guys are running out of Gilberts.
I've pitched female witches. I've pitched that. I've pitched Bonnie.
What's a couple that never happened that you guys would think would be really funny for your characters? Clark and Bonnie.
Yeah, and
just gonna work your way through all of
Alana Elena.
You and Elena and Bonnie?
Yeah, threesome.
Season 8, you know, Bonnie is magicless. Is she trying to get her magic back? Is she just like...
It's like how Stella got her groove back.
How Bonnie got her
magic back.
I mean, if she's trying to get her magic back, she's trying to kill me. Like, literally left me in a Jeep alone by myself. Right. That's not trying to get your groove back.
That was a great shot.
Bonnie didn't lose her groove. She just lost her magic. She still got a groove.
Yeah. Okay. We actually made a commitment to the beginning of the season to get as far into the season as humanly possible without having to rely on anything magical, like a locator spell.
To get my power.
Magic became such a crutch.
One day, hypothetically, I love it. I love her as a witch. I think it's so much fun to play her as a witch.
Yes.
Rock.
They do.
Yeah.
They do really rock.
Bonnie and Kai.
Yeah, there's been some really fun stuff. I mean, you know, there's so much that goes on the show, you know, from the action to the romance, and it's easy for people to just get so excited about all the ships, but there's so many different dynamics on the show, so it just depends on what mood I'm in that day. You know, if you kind of want that volatile thing, then, you know, I really liked, I think the Catherine and the Damon character, I think that was really cool for a while. I liked Klaus and Caroline. I liked, yes.
Let's go down the line of the question. What's been your favorite plot twist this season?
My favorite plot twist this season?
Or the most shocking one?
One of the most shocking ones, because Julie does about 8 per episode. Yes. Right?
Hello. I was wondering, will we ever see Bonnie with someone who's decent that isn't going to die at all?
Full circle.
I can't imagine playing anyone but Bonnie, honestly.
I can't imagine playing anyone with Damon.
I just love myself too much.
Shut up, Paul. Man, you're gonna ruin the moment.
And I was just wondering if you had to choose out of like everyone on the show to kill someone off.
You are awesome.
Series is you never know when characters are going to leave, you never know when they're going to come back, and that's been
they die and come back.
Yeah, but that's been a constant.
Jesus.
That's been a constant for 6 seasons.
This is the way it's been done. It's
kind of had an interesting relationship over the years. How will that evolve in season 7?
I mean, it's definitely evolved after their time in the 90s together.
They're besties now, and if
They're
she's
besties, and also Bonnie, the reason Bonnie's alive is because Elena's in a coma, and vice versa.
Right.
So there's probably a little bit of subconscious resentment going on from
there's
Damon.
some stuff
You guys
on
have
both
to work
sides.
out. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, there's some resentment, I think, on both sides.
Is maybe a behind the scenes thing that I've actually been really excited about was actually Malarkey's music is going to be.
Yeah, it is.
That's what I've been really excited about because for me, I do music, but my music has never really fit into Vampire Diaries, but I've always thought that his music did.
So, Michael, how do you feel about bringing your musical talents to the show?
Well, hey, man. Sure.
It's funny you should ask because I was just telling him not 30 minutes ago that we are bringing his musical talents to the show. Woo! It actually works out really well.
Rough season.
Yeah.
Is this last season going to be a little heavier for her?
I can't imagine that in the final season they would decide to go easy on her. That would be incredibly against all characteristics.
And it was almost like she knew I was going to be on my own. It's been really therapeutic for me to just wear my hair really, really big. That I had done as an actress, you know, they wanted a certain kind of look. I mean, an afro pick, I never thought I would even own one. The African afro texture is not something that Hollywood has ever necessarily embraced. So I hope that I one day can play a character that I actually look like.
Lackluster love life, and you see a little bit of it affecting Bonnie, but you don't really see her love life developing immediately because that's really not her focus. She's a pretty self-sufficient girl, and that she's never been like boy crazy or always in a relationship. You know, a lot of the fans had always said that when the character goes through a certain tragedy, she sometimes goes off and deals with it away from the rest of the characters. Whereas in this new season, you actually see her very much dealing with her choices and the choices that are going on that are beyond her control.
Like acting or singing?
It depends on what project. I mean, there have been days on set where I'm like,
Who the fuck wrote this? This is garbage.
So I.
When you're reading these scripts, are you ever like, crap, is this the last time?
No, because they usually kind of, like, they've called me and said, okay, we're killing you, but you're only be going for a commercial break, or we're killing you and we're sending you off. So I kind of already know what's happening, but it still makes it like, okay, thanks for telling me.
Why do you feel like they mess with her life more than anybody else's then? Because nobody else.
I don't know, maybe they just want to kill me off the show.
No, because if they wanted to kill you off, you'd be gone. They've had a million chances, but you're always back. Which
they might have a fan backlash, but I don't know. I think they probably just want to kill me. See if they can get away with it.
There is absolutely no. As I said, you would already be.
No one can put this out. We stay free. Can't stop this fire. Whoa, whoa. Don't say I care. Yeah. Don't say I'm with you, boy.
Tag me. Tag me.
Okay, hang on.
Oh, you were giving me too much sass. This is the head,
It's my toss to be buzzing. Must project us. Emily! I know you're there. Please help me.
Control, Bonnie! Control!
Get out of my head! That's my toes and San Diego.
Cheers to making it this far.
Carry me for a while. When you leave the walls that keep us in the world.
But you weren't there for what happened next. When he chased me through the hospital, when he strangled me, he drugged me, he tied me up, and he stuck me in a trunk. And then suddenly, wants to be nice. Start over. Sound familiar? He lied, and then he stabbed me again.
Tag me. Tag me.